We're here today because in, I believe it was May this year, Bunting announced its acquisition of TD Wright. So, Robert, I wondered if you could start us off by explaining how the acquisition came about, why TD Wright was a good fit for.
Sure. So Bunting is pretty diverse in a lot of industries that we do operate in, and we have historically grown by acquisition. So we're always looking for acquisition opportunities. And a while back, speaking with Joe, this popped up. Took a little bit of time, and was a great opportunity for us, great opportunity for him and his family, and it was a relatively smooth closing, and we've been really working well for the last 3 months to work together to supply even more magnetic cylinders for the entire industry faster and at the equal quality that TD Wright has provided for years.
So, in terms of going forward, how is this going to sort of progress? Is there anything going to change?
Sure. Well, first thing we want to do is we're going to maintain the high quality, the design that's been in place with the inox cone cylinders, the modular design. We're hoping to take that and take the speed that Bunting's been able to make cylinders. So we're combining quality, speed, and maintaining, hopefully in the long run, a time frame for that manufacturing lead time that meets what the industry is looking for.
And obviously being in China, how is your sort of Chinese business? Are there any opportunities that you've seen sort of that you want to explore this week? How's that?
Sure. It's a good market for us that's been well established, selling our product through other decorators and spare parts oftentimes to those decorators. I know both for Bunting and also for TD Wright, I think we probably share that same affinity. It's a big market. We've been doing a lot of good things, and it's important to just keep a face for people knowing where they can source any of the decorator cylinders if they do wear out, because the market is very established here.
Joe, have you got any comments on the acquisition? How are you feeling about it?
I feel like it's been going great so far. The Enox system, which is kind of our flagship product, it grew a little bit faster than we could update our manufacturing equipment, and it just so happened that Bunting had a new state-of-the-art facility, and joining forces was just something that made sense after years and years of competition.
And I know you both sort of have taken over the family business. Obviously, Joe, your father, David, was very sort of instrumental in this industry. How is it sort of passing that legacy on and making sure that it grows in the future for you both, I suppose?
Well, I think a big part of that is the Enox system. That was my father's design. It was his flagship product, and I think going through this and teaming up with Bunting is a way to kind of keep that legacy alive with this product family, and really making sure that we can deliver it in high quality and a quick time frame for the entire world.
Well, it's been a great process for us so far, and our goal is to maintain the Enoch name, the TD Wright name, as we move forward. Joseph's dad has been, a great player in the industry, and the product itself is really hard to beat. So, when we look at it from an acquisition standpoint, that was one of the big positives. Plus, it's such a quality product, such a well-known industry within the industry. The family business side of it, is really unique. I'm third generation. I'm doing my darndest to beat all the odds.
Yeah.
We have a lot of, about 250 employees worldwide that I do my part, but they do their part every single day to maintain us and keep us growing strong.
That's great to see. So, lastly, I think, what do you both think sort of the future holds for this metal decorating industry? Are there sort of any growth
Yeah,
So you want to talk about any trends?
I know we definitely see. I mean, the craft brewing is not maybe at the peak that it was a few years ago, but the quick changes, quick turns,
Yeah.
very much still there's a lot of growth. Industry growth geographically is still going on. I think we're in an interesting time coming out of COVID that the stocking levels, manufacturing levels are still trying to come back to what normal is. I think we started to see in the second quarter for us a more normal production demand runs, which has been at the high highs during COVID times, quarantine times, at a low where a lot of the industry was trying to decide where the reset would be. And I think we're now back on a little bit of a more straight line, but we still have really exciting growth in a lot of markets that are still growing quite fast.
I could only half hear your question. So
Sorry, it's very loud here.
but I think the future of the industry really as much development as there's been with the short runs. I think our products and the new speeds that we can kind of make these offset printing equipment pieces at, that's really going to help improve demand, and it's really going to help all the can makers with supply and getting these long run can purchases out into the market.
Is there anything else that you'd like to add as like a closing comment?
Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
Oh, thank you very much. No, I really appreciate it. I'm wishing you both great success in the future. So thanks for speaking to us today.
Thank you.